It has this limiter. I'll hit that real quick. This right here is my 2008 Lexus IS 350. I picked this thing up for about $13,000 from a used car lot. It was at 80,000 miles, and it has this rare breakwater blue color. Doesn't show up super well on the camera, but it's like a nice, like very metallic light blue. Shines in the light really nice. You can definitely find these for 10K, and this is the best sports sedan you can buy right now for 10K or under. I really like these. They're really fun. Rear wheel drive. They got a V6 that makes around 306, I think it is exactly stock. Mine's making a little more because I'm tuned. I got a full exhaust and I got intake, but they got good aftermarket. They're fun cars. They also got nice tech on the interior and pretty nice looking interior. Pop in here. Nice steering wheel. It's all pretty sporty stuff, but then you got those luxury trims like that and all the leather seats. Heated and cooled seats, by the way, in an 08. I added in this Prisma Ultra because I like driving it fast. I don't like the fancy schmancy stuff. Dual climate control. Check out the back seat. Yeah, you can see the sparkle on there. Dual climate control. Cup holder. Yeah, you know, it's a $10,000 car. It's gonna have issues. Pretty solid on the interior. I don't know, it's a good styled car. Lots of aftermarket support on these. I'll go over my mods real quick. I do have a video where I kind of fully went through the whole build. LED headlights, taillights. I got RPF 1s, F-Sport bumper conversion. I got this like Red Bull wrap by my buddy at Rapline Garage. He did this for me. Red Bull, I got there. I got the winter edition because this color kind of matches it. Breakwater blue, rare color. So I'm on BC Racing coilovers. I have front and rear strut bars too. So this car handles honestly pretty well. Pretty solid trunk space. Got a rear strut bar. I got the X-Force full catback exhaust. I took the mufflers off, so it's pretty loud. I love it. I'm gonna pop the hood real quick, and then we are going to take this thing for a drive. K&N intake on there, front strut bar. Pretty solid car. Had no issues with this thing. I beat on it every day, and in my ownership, I've put 30,000 miles on it. I'm at 110,000. Just hit it really recently. Solid looking car for 10K. Nice interior, nice performance, really good reliability, and solid aftermarket. So let's take this baby for a ride. All right, let's start her up. Yeah, y'all can hear it echo. Low-key a fun platform, underrated platform. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Nice little pops in there. I didn't tune it to do that. It does that naturally. If you free up the exhaust a little more, it'll pop. We'll take this thing on a little drive, talk about it, talk about what I like, talk about what I dislike about it. Not much. It's just a solid $10,000 sports sedan that's like bulletproof and pretty quick. I feel like it's a fun platform to get into cars with. It's not too fast, not too slow. It's reliable, so it's a pretty solid car. It has this limiter, and it's like a gunshot limiter, so I'll hit that real quick. That limiter is so tough, bro. That'll change anyone's mind on like whether they think this car is cool. Hear that limiter, bro? They're always like, damn, that shit. If you want to farm some aura, get a Lexus and like bang the limiter all the time, and holy, you'll be getting so much aura, so much huzz. You'll be locked, brother. You'll be locked. Best part is you can just bang that whenever you want because of how reliable these things are. Yeah. The VVTi kick is like amazing. I'll hit it in a second. I just gotta make sure there's no cops. I'm gonna hit the VVTi. At like 4, it'll kick VVTi, so you see it spike up and just go. So much fun, bro. I was 0 to 60 and I kind of had I didn't launch it. You can do launch control. I wouldn't really call it launch control. I call it like cooking your diff. You just push down the brake, floor it, and it'll like go up to like 2.5, and then you just let off the brake and floor it. If you're on good tires, it won't spin because this thing low-key puts down its power. Running 225 40/18s and I don't spin that hard. I mean, I'll spin if I'm like really pushing on it and I've been pushing on it, or if the tires are a little chilly, it'll spin a little. That's about it. But I mean, this thing launches from a stop. That's how I beat most people low-key. Like I beat Mustangs, I beat RTs, I beat Camaros, I beat a Scat once off a dig. And he was like stock, and it's when I've been like tuned and almost full bolt on now, and you get headers. That's it. Yeah, there's a lot of aftermarket for this car. You can get like headers, you can get different throttle bodies. You can go on E. I don't know if I'm ever going on E with this car. Downshifts are fun in this car. They sound pretty good. All right, we're gonna just rip that. But yeah, it gets up and goes. I mean, as y'all saw there, I just did that on a turn, gripped it completely, and like sent it hard. Pretty solidly, just like it holds itself, you know what I mean? It puts down what it makes. It doesn't make a lot for modern standards, I'd say, for a sports car, but back in 08, this thing was putting its power down, bro. What it made, it puts down, and that's what I like about it. So you actually have to manually rev match your downshifts in this car. You actually have to like blip it. They sound amazing. Yeah, you gotta blip them. It honestly makes it a lot more fun to drive, so I'm happy that you have to blip them. We're gonna hop out, get some gas going, and talk more about the car. It's a solid whip. It's a solid whip right here. Good looking car. Get some gas in here. 3.67. With the tune, I get like a 16 miles per gallon. Part of that's my fault though, because I be whipping it, but you know, I get some 3.67. All right, let's get some gas. 93. Why did it stop? Because I didn't air out the poor people gas. There we go. Turn signals or whatever, they're sequential. The rear ones are too. I mean, I don't know, bro. $10,000 gets you this. Another 6K on mods. You're still spending less than most sports cars with mods and just the car in general, and it's mad reliable. Maintenance is cheap. So yeah, guys, that's it. A low-key W car, bro. Fun car. So I really recommend one. Want a car for 10K? Heavily recommend one of these. Hope y'all enjoyed my Lexus IS 350. Hope maybe I convinced one of y'all to get one of these. Oh my God, I look chop.